Welcome back to College Child Chit Chat, a podcast show where we, serious food critics, discuss and debate the best places to eat in and around college campuses. Last week, we talked about the best foods on NYU's campus and in the surrounding neighborhood, Greenwich Village. This week, we will be tackling what some people like to call Ivy of the Bronx, Fordham University. Before we start, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Madi.
I'm Grace Galbra.
And I'm Laura Pereira. All right, you guys, we're going to start off with Fordham food, our discussion, which is the best, which is the worst, what to go to and what to avoid, and maybe what's our go-to Fordham order. You want to start off, Mark?
Oh yeah, let me start off. So this has been a staple of Fordham's. It's this little obscure place. You guys gotta try Dagger John's. Let me tell you about their sushi. Wasn't really a big sushi guy. Didn't like raw foods. It started off, I'm real sensitive. I started off with tartare. Got into raw foods that way, and then I tried poke. Sushi wasn't really my thing. I tried Dagger John's, and oh my god, it was really really good. To my surprise, I didn't know that I like sushi, but I'm a huge sushi guy now. I even know how to use chopsticks now. Like I'm like that, guys. Like I do that.
I've never been to Dagger John's. I had sushi once at Urban Kitchen. It wasn't a very pleasant experience, but I have heard that Dagger John's is pretty good. So
You have to get your grub on there. Really, really good.
It's hard to find.
I can't say I've tried.
You know what? It's like this little obscure place. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to reveal my secret.
It's a hallway. It's like a maze and you go through.
Yeah.
But once you find it, it'll definitely be worth it, you guys.
Yeah,
what about
like
you? What's your pick for Fordham food?
Yeah, I can't say I've tried the sushi, but I will defend CAF till the day I die. I love that place. What other place on campus can you bring all your friends and sit at a table and eat? You can't. There's nowhere to eat in Urban Kitchen. There's nowhere to eat in Cozy. But if you go to CAF, you can unlimited food and a great place to eat. I love it there.
Really? I haven't tried it. I mean, I'm a commuter, so I don't know. Maybe I could be one of your friends. Hi. And
yeah, I'll swipe you in.
Absolutely. Meal swipes, is it right? They don't do dinero, no cash.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty expensive if you use cash, but I'll swipe you in. It'll be good.
Okay. You'll swipe me in.
They have reusable to-go boxes, which I think is really interesting. It was like $5 for one of them, which is a little steep, but I did get one. You can reuse them. It was pretty good. But I did go though, because you can just kind of get everything. It's like a little buffet.
Really?
Yeah, it's unlimited. I love it.
Awesome.
Did not know.
What
about you, Lori? Okay.
Yes, I'm glad you asked. My favorite Fordham place is Pod, and I'll tell you why. The first time I went to Pod, it was like Christmas morning. As like a Fordham student, I am devoid of real nutritious food, and that might still be so. But at least Pod has avocados and fresh fruit, and they have all the ramen I could ever want in my life. And for picky eaters, they have this sandwich, make your own sandwich selection where you can get basically anything you want, build your own sandwich, and it's really, really good. I love
Really?
Pod.
Okay. Really quick, Pod, that's the one at the bottom of Keating, right?
No, it's near Rod's Coffee House. It's kind of like, it's really like hard to find. It's like a little black door, and it doesn't even have like the name on it. My roommate didn't even know like what Pod was until I took her there, but
oh my god,
definitely worth it. They have sushi there too. Haven't tried it.
And all the ramen I could want in the world.
Yes, mac and cheese, rice-a-roni, Pringles, all that. Lunchables, my favorite. I love Lunchables.
I wasn't a Lunchables kid. My mom never got me those.
They're so good. Maybe now's your time, then, Madi. So
yeah, I was never a Lunchables kid, but once I lived in South last year, so I was near Pod, so I was always getting Lunchables.
Oh yeah, the pizza, the pepperoni Lunchables. Yeah. So let's talk about what is our least favorite Fordham place to go. What is one place that our viewers need to know if they come to Fordham next year as freshmen? What should they avoid?
Oh my god!
I would say I live in O'Hare, so I'm right next to Urban Kitchen. So you would expect me to love it and to always want to go there, but I hate it. The line, it's through the whole place, and there's no like format of ordering. You just kind of stand around until they ask you. I just think it's way too confusing and not worth the hassle.
and there's not a really good selection of things. I would agree with you there.
Yeah.
The other day,
Really? I heard that.
I got a honey mustard chicken wrap, and the entire piece of chicken was black. I'm really confused as to why that was, but you guys need to stay away from Urban Kitchen. Even if you live in O'Hare, it's worth the walk
Oh.
to another place.
Huh. Because I thought it was the opposite. I always see a line at Urban. So I was like, okay, they probably got some good stuff. I could never get in the store. Really, their food's bad. I didn't buy. Huh.
I wouldn't say it's
Wow,
bad.
wow,
It's
wow.
just very greasy. And
Well,
I mean, what do you expect?
I mean, I'm gonna listen to you guys. You guys live here. I'm a commuter, but I'm gonna listen to you guys. So wow, I didn't expect that. If you're asking me personally, I thought Cozy was gonna be really good. I don't know. People look at me like I'm crazy when I say I don't really like Cozy. I mean, it smells great in there. It smells like Sunday morning. I tried. I forgot what I tried. I think it was the. I think it what was it. It was something. I didn't like it. And then I threw it out and I was like, wow, this is the biggest waste of money in my life. And I've never been back since. Yeah, that's my pick. I don't know. I don't like Cozy.
Definitely a hit or miss, except the Cozy Bread Man will make your day when he gives you free pieces of bread.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's true. I love the bread man. So if you're just tuning in right now, you're listening to College Chow Chit Chat, a weekly podcast show about the best places to eat in and around college campuses. This week, we are discussing the food at Fordham University and its surrounding area, Little Italy. So should we move on to Little Italy right off Fordham Road on Arthur
Let's
Ave? Do you guys have a
do
favorite
it.
restaurant?
Yes, absolutely. Let me start this off, ladies, please. Pugsley's Pizza. Now, let me tell you about Pugsley's. Didn't know what it was for the first semester. I was here as a freshman, and people would always come with like these huge boxes of pizza, and they would just run off the third floor. I would never get a slice. I would ask, hey, where did you get this? Pugsley's. They showed me it was around the way. It was in the back, right next to the Dunkin' Donuts, and I've been back ever since. I love their garlic knots. It's so good, so good, so good. Pugsley's is my favorite. And for pizza in New York, pretty good. It's top tier. Better than what I eat next to my house.
It's definitely a place where students definitely love to go at 3 a.m. after a night out. People say it's only good in that situation, but I went during the day once and it was actually quite good. The only thing that's a little, which I love about it, but it's very eccentric inside. People like to compare it to an iCarly set, which I think is really funny, but it has like cardboard cutouts of the owners, crazy furniture, and I think it's just what makes Pugsley's. And I think that they need to start accepting meal swipes for Pugsley's because it's definitely it would be.
I completely agree.
Yeah, pray for the dormers, and that's how you know it's going to be good. When it's extra soft like that, holding the wall, obscure. Oh, they got the best pizza. Really good. I'll eat it cold.
Your favorite Little Italy restaurant? Sorry to interrupt you, Marty.
Oh, I would have to say, now I feel like most people will pick little Italian places you'd go for dinner, but if you are in the area for breakfast, I would recommend M&G Restaurant. It's a little breakfast place. My family and I went last parents' weekend, and it's so good.
What do they have there? What kind of food?
It's a little dinery thing. It's pretty small, but they have like everything you can imagine. I got the pancakes last time. I think my brother got a little breakfast sandwich. It's great. Take your friends. I really love it.
I'm gonna have to try that. There is one debate though at Fordham that's been long standing, and that is whether Best Deli or Ram's Deli is better. Now, these are the delis that most Fordham students go when they just need a break from the Fordham food. And it's this big debate, which one is better? What do you guys think?
Well, let me tell you, this isn't much of a debate. Rams blows out Best Deli. I used to be a Best guy. I really, really used to. This was the first semester of college. I used to go to Best all the time. Didn't even know Rams existed like 30 steps away. The food's just better. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The food's just better. I like the people there better too. And I mean, there's this one specific lady who cooks on my food. When she gets her haircut done, and you know it's gonna be a good day. When she's smiling and she's happy, you know it's gonna be a really, really good day. And
Madi, I'm right there with you. I used to be a big Best fan, but now I'm just a huge Rams fan. I really love it there. If you guys haven't tried a hashtag, it's one of my friend's favorites. Pretty good.
Oh, that's your order?
Mozzarella sticks, really good.
Yeah, I like the All American. I think it's like a turkey and cheese with like roast beef on it. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. I mean, and just the ambiance too.
Yeah.
It's like
Students,
best is dead.
people are nice. They're super nice there.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
after all this debate, Rams is the place to go if you're in the Fordham area. And this has been the College Chow Chit Chat. And we'll see you next week. We'll be in the Back Bay in Boston near Boston University. And we'll see if the new Parm restaurant is worth the hype. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
See you next week.